Autism, ASD, AUT, whatever you call it. It's one of the most misunderstood disabilities in the world. And it's why over the next few weeks, we're going to be taking a look at autism and trying to demystify what it is so that you can understand it better. Today's lesson, Autism 101, Day 1. So before we get into some of the common misconceptions about autism, we first need to understand what is autism. So what is it? Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, also known as ASD, refers to a broad range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech, and nonverbal communication. According to the Center for Disease Control, autism affects an estimated 1 in 31 children and 1 in 45 adults in the United States today. And autistic people experience everything non-autistic people experience, but the way they experience it is dramatically different. They may be hypersensitive, more affected to lights, sights, sounds, social situations, or they may be hyposensitive, less affected by those things. They may have stronger or less emotional input, and they may require more effort to regulate incoming information. One of the biggest misconceptions about autism is that all autistic people are the same, and that's just not true. Take the movie Rain Man with Dustin Hoffman. When a lot of people saw that, that was their first introduction to autism. And immediately everybody thought that autistic people are just like that. But that's just not true, because there are many high functioning autistic people that don't act like that. Now, there may be some that do, but the one thing is that the most consistent thing about autism is that it's not consistent at all. Common misconceptions. Autism is not a disease that can be cured. A pervasive misconception is that autism is a disease requiring a cure. Autism is a neurodevelopmental condition that is present from birth and persists throughout life. It reflects differences in brain structure and function, which influence how individuals interact with the world, process information, and communicate. Now, there are going to be some people that say, well, my friend is autistic, but he doesn't act autistic, so he must have been cured. And the truth is, well, that's not true. Because I know many autistic people that are so high functioning, you wouldn't even know they're autistic, but they may not have started out that way. They may have had a lot of issues at the beginning, a lot of problems with social situations, but through therapies and skill building, they were able to overcome those challenges and barriers. And now they lead very productive lives. So when anybody says, well, they had autism, but now they're cured, they're not exactly telling the truth. Or it's not that they're lying, it's just that they don't really understand it, which leads to another common misconception. Another common misconception is autism is caused by vaccines. Autism spectrum disorder has no single known cause. Since the condition is complex and symptoms and severity vary, there could be many causes. Both genetics and the environment may play a role. In fact, many well-done research studies show no link between autism spectrum disorder and any vaccines. So remember, vaccines, they don't cause autism. Several studies have proven that they don't. Now, vaccines are an environmental factor which can contribute to autism, but no more so than genetics, the age of the parent when they get pregnant, the lack of prenatal or postnatal care. All of these are factors that go into what could cause autism. So, as I said before, the most consistent thing about autism is that it's not consistent at all. Now, if you liked what you saw, you learned something new, or you're new to the channel, please click that like button. And if you want updates on future videos, feel free to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for updates on future videos. And as always, if you have questions or comments, or there's a particular topic in special ed that you would like me to cover, by all means, drop a line in the comments section and I'd be happy to cover it. And until next time, class dismissed.